Okay, today I'm going to show you about the Perk apps. If you don't know what those are, these are apps you use to make money, PayPal cash, gift cards for all kinds of places, mainly use them for Amazon. For those that already know what they are, I'm going to give you a demonstration and show you ways to use them if you don't already know and how to make money with them. But first, I'm going to show you the proof that I'm making $10 a day. Use my Perk wallet on my main phone. I've almost got enough to cash out. I use the Perk plastic. As you can see, the dates, $10, $10, $10, $10 every day. For those who say the Perk applications are dead, they're not dead. And I don't run them all on Vigil, and I don't spend my time babysitting them. I use multiple phones on all these apps to make my $10 a day. First one I'm going to talk about is Vigil. First of all, I need to sign up with the actual perk.com to get your account to be able to link all these to it. It's the easiest way to do it. When you're using Vigil, you want to hit this little button up here, the little V, go to streaming, and then you type in a movie, longest movie, preferably because it runs longer, it runs passive. Centennial is one of the best ones. You search it, start it. Bam, you're earning. Already got 1 point just for checking in. Okay, then you got the little timer up here, and every time that timer goes down, it goes to a commercial break, and then when it comes back, it'll give you a few points. Some people use the bonus shows and all that. I don't mess with none of that. I just let it run passively on this, and it's an easy moneymaker. Let's move on to the next app. Perk Word Search. It's another pretty passive app, pretty simple. Once you log in, download it, log in, hit quick play, find 2 words, and it'll just run on its own. You know, it does have those times occasionally when it crashes and you got to restart it and go through that. Some people have a lot of issues with them. I do sometimes, but for the most part, my stuff runs smooth. Yeah, I got a point on that one already. And that it'll just continue to play over and over and over. It'll play a game. It'll show an ad. Let's see if we get us an ad real quick. Nope, it's going straight back to the game. Yeah, that's all you do with Perk Word Search. Another simple one. Easy money maker. I run it on multiple phones. Just let it run all day, all night till it crashes, reset it. So you don't even got to play it to collect. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Let's move on to the next one. Perk TV Live. It's another extremely passive one. It does tend to have a lot of issues though. It likes to crash a lot. All you do is download it. When you get to the screen, just pick a movie and let it play. The little timer counts down. Sometimes you'll get commercials, sometimes you won't. Tip for you is to enable the GPS location on them. That way it'll pick up local ads too. You know, I'm about 50 miles away from the nearest major city, and I still get a lot of their advertisements. Would you see I'm getting a quick Duracell one? I'll get a few points for that. giving me another advertisement back to back. Gotta love those. The more advertisements you get, the more money you're going to make. I let this run on multiple phones as well. I try to let it run all day, all night, but it has a habit of crashing. You see, I just hit 3 points on that right there. And it's going to run through the whole cycle again, and it'll just do it and do it and do it until it freezes or crashes, which is very common, like I've said a few times. So let's move on to the next one. App trailers. This can be a real good app when it runs. I have issues with it. It freezes a lot for me, and I get black screens, it gets stuck. But when it does run, you can make some really good points off of it. Once it downloads and opens, you want to click Watch Videos. Go to Rapid Reviews. That way, if it is functioning properly, it will just run over and over and over. And once the videos start loading, you get 10 points for the first couple ones, 9 points for the next couple, 8 for the next couple, and so on, all the way down to 1 point. But if you can keep it running, it's a good money maker. That's if you can keep it running. You see, I'm having issues even having it upload right now. We'll give it a few more seconds, and if not, we'll move on. But what you do, like I showed you, is you click Watch Videos, click Rapid Reviews, and then it'll have a list of movies to choose from. Just pick one of them and just let it play. But as you can see, it's not going to work for me right now. Next one is Perk TV. This is another passive one. When it wants to run as well, you can make good points on it. When you see these little screens, don't try to hit that X, because there's many times you'll just hit that advertisement and it'll take you to a whole nother page. You just hit the back button to get out of it. Click a show, and you're going. And it'll just run and run and run nonstop until it crashes or freezes. You get advertisements, which I'm about to get one right now, it looks like. But advertisements froze, but I still got the little X to click off. If I didn't click it, it would eventually go away. Sometimes, sometimes not. But after it plays your ad, it'll go to a video and let the video play through. We'll give it a few more seconds, and if it don't work, we'll move on to the next. But that's all you do for this one. Very simple, very passive when it wants to work. And I have got this to run on the lowest Android operating system, the 4.4 KitKat. I've got multiple phones running this app on it, and it does work. Same with Perk Word Search. You could run it on the 4.4 KitKats. See, it's giving me another advertisement. Let's see if it'll give a video now. Yes, it is. We can just go ahead and skip through this video. I just installed this, so it's going to give me the tour. And, of course, another advertisement. You could run this on multiple phones as well. I'm not going to give you no set number because Perk's terms of service does not talk about it, and when you contact support, they don't go by devices, they go by activity. There's been several people banned for apparently no reason. So I'm not disclosing any of my information in regarding to that. I don't use no automation. But yeah, that's the gist of a Perk TV, and it'll just play and play and play like the other ones. Perk Pop Quiz. Now this one will run passive all on its own, but I haven't noticed no points on it. The only way I've noticed points is if you actually answer some of the questions. And what it is, it's got all your topics, and you just pick a topic. And it'll ask you just random fun fact questions about whatever category you click on. Of course, there'll be an advertisement here and there because that's how they make their money. Let's exit that off. I'm just going to click any random question. Get you through this real quick. If you got a few phones laying around, you could line them up and just do what I did, just randomly click stuff. Get you a few points here and there if you don't actually want to play the game. And the game will play on its own as well. Like I said, I haven't seen no points. People say you get points off letting it run passive, but I haven't seen none. Not saying that it's not true. But yeah, that's another one. Very simple, very easy to use. Let's move on to the next. App Redeem. This is a really great app, but it is not passive at all. You do have to work with it, but perfect thing to do is when you're sitting down watching a movie or you got a few minutes to spare or whatever, line you a few phones up, install this, and just run through and hit watch videos. Like I said, you line these phones up back to back and just click, 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 and your points will add up quick. Because all this does is when you click watch videos, it shows you an advertisement, spin some circles for a minute, and then go back to the main screen. Like I said, you can use this on multiple phones. See, I just got 2 points for that. Very, very self-explanatory, very simple, very easy. You make money, don't get no easier than that. Like I said, line you a few phones up and just tap, tap, tap. What I like to do is use App Redeem and use this scratch and win at the same time. Line you a few phones up, go through and hit them watch videos while you got a few phones of the Perk scratch and win, and you'll make fat points real fast. A tip for you is hit the little 3 lines up here, scroll down, turn on turbo scratch. That way you don't even gotta scratch it. You can just tap the screen and it'll clear your card. It's that simple. You know, if you got kids and you let them play with your phones, go ahead, throw it on this, let them play with it, let them make you some money, maybe win you a gift card. It's that simple. The tokens you enter sweepstakes with, it's a good way to build up your tokens to enter them. Like I said, line you a few phones up with the scratch and win, and line a few phones up with the app redeem, and you'll see your points accumulate real fast. Yeah, that's about it though. If this gave you any kind of information or any kind of tips on these perk apps you didn't know about, give it a thumbs up. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe. I'm gonna throw my referral link down in the description if you're not a perk member and you want a referral code. If not, it's no big deal. It don't matter to me. But yeah, have a good one and happy earnings and good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and I will get back with you as soon as possible and try to help guide you along if you need it. Have a good one.